So good morning everybody, we are back. Chesterton Valley Golf Course. This is the back 9 today. Interesting, I've just turned up and they have discounted the round because they hollowed the greens a couple of days ago. So if you remember from the round previously, the greens weren't that great, so they've obviously done something to try and address that. But it probably means that the putting is not going to be that great. So at least I've got an excuse because I've got a new putter and I wasn't too great with it on the first round. So back 9 today. Just a reminder, it actually cost me $9 for reduced rate for 9 holes. So not too bad at all. Obviously this is my journey to try and get to a single figure handicap. Today I want to work on alignment and then kind of work from there. So yeah, we'll get into it. We've got a 330-yard par 4. Goes sweeps to the right, ever so slightly, and it's hugely downhill. So we're gonna give this a go. And she's fed to the right. She'll be in the right side of the trees, I think, but it opens up really nicely around there, so not a bad start. So one thing's for sure, we're gonna get a bloody workout here. That was one hell of a hill. Whew. Showing my age. So we got 80 yards. Got this low tree here, runs down to the green, so it's a fairly simple shot. Use 5-iron and just push it low. It looks like the green runs from right to left. So whew, that was one hell of a hill. I can't see her. Oh, she's just fed round to the back of the green now. Okay, not bad. So not a bad shot, all things considered. The greens are hollowed out, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. Definitely left to right. Pretty happy with that shot actually, come fed down here pretty nicely. So again, I don't really remember this back 9, so there's a couple of holes that I think when I get on that I will. But I think I'm just going to put for that leaf on the left, and I'm going to have to give it some. That's a really good putt. That is a really good putt, and we'll take that. So the thing about the hollowed greens here is that they stop the break a little bit, I think. So I'll just take it out and tidy it up, because anyone who watched last week will know that I missed from this range last time. And I very nearly missed from that range again, but we didn't, so excellent. So started off with a par. Obviously that means St. Jude, guys. That's the first par of the day as part of Club First. If you didn't know, St. Jude is a children's charity that helps fight cancer. So if you hate cancer like we all do, there'll be a link in the description of the video. Please donate, even if it's just a small amount, to help fight children's cancer. Thank you. All right, so par 5. Oh, that ball's balancing on that tee there like that. That's weird. So it's a short par 5. We're on a forward tee, 396 yards. So it really is a small par 5. So I'm going to start it on this left edge of the tree, opens up to the right, hopefully bring a little bit of fade through, which is usually where we go. So that is absolute money. Yep, beautiful shot. All right, we started off pretty well. Okay, so prime position. Couldn't have asked for any more. We're even on a little bit of a flat part of the fairway here. So 123, but I think it's going to play longer than that because it's uphill, and we have a bunker right in front of the green. So I'm going to play the wedge, which is usually 130 yards. No real wind here, so I'm going to try and see if we can get it to come up and down. So couldn't have hit a better drive, so that looks really good. It's missed the bunker for sure. Big bounce. We're on the good stuff. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so we just made front edge the green here. I don't think it's going to break very much. There's a weed here that I think is going to be our line, but we'll have another look through in a second. Again, the green's been hollowed here, but doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think I want to put straight through that little weed on the green here. This is for eagle, but it's a very difficult putt. I've not hit it enough. Not hit it enough. So a real tester for birdie here. I think I've just got to put it hard through it because it's going to jump around if I don't put it hard. But I also could miss because it's going to jump. Ooh, I absolutely headbutted the back of the hole there. But we get a birdie, so I think for the first time ever on the channel we're under par right now. But 2 easy holes to start with. Okay, a really good looking par 3 here. We are playing 136, which is a wedge. So nice simple wedge here. There's bunkers left and right. We definitely don't want to be left here. We definitely do not want to be left here. There's a huge bunker on the right as well, so ideally we hit a good shot towards the middle here. There is some wind as well, left to right, but I've got the ladies' tee just in front of us here, and the left of the red tees is the line that we want. So good wedge shot last time. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, she's got to go. She has to go. We're in those trees to the right. Towed that a little bit. Okay, so we've got a horrible little shot here. Green runs that way because I've had a look. We're under the trees here. Enough to get it on the top, but it's got to stop. So oh, I don't know. I just can't see. But it felt like we hit that hard. Okay, so we got a tester for par. I've got to remember that the greens aren't that fast at all. We ended up with a good result, but it was more luck than judgment, to be completely honest. So I'd love a par here, but we'll see. Oh God, that's so difficult to judge that. But so a bogey, and we go back to even par. Don't expect much out of the putting today. Okay, so not ideal bogey there, but new putter still, and the hollowed greens make for an unideal situation. The strange thing is they've hollowed the greens out, but they haven't watered them at all, and they're really dry and brown in some places, so I'm not sure when they're watering them, but they need to probably do something. So we've got a 320 yard par 4. I remember this hole goes really down into a valley here, and then the green is raised up, so we can afford to be a little bit right here if we go right, because I should carry the trees and it opens up really nicely. So let's not go too far right now. I don't know how I've done that. Ball's hit this tallest tree and come down here, so we've got a huge shot now. Okay, so first bad shot of the game, of the round. I got 218 to go. Luckily the ball dropped vertical, rolled towards the center. Green is right behind those two big trees, so just a good connection hopefully, and then get it up there. I would normally use forward here, but the green is raised, so just trying to get a good connection, get it somewhere near the green. And I didn't get a good connection at all. Trying to kill it, and I've smacked off a tree there as well. That ball could be anywhere right now. Okay, so luckily for us, that hill there and the hard fairways just let this roll all the way down to here. So I feel sometimes like I'm the luckiest golfer in the world. But so we have 51 yards. It's a tricky little yardage for me. I really need to get myself a 60 degree. So my iPhone just hit me with storage there, so I have no idea if this shot recorded. But I had a 50-yard chip, which I absolutely hit badly. So we should be at the back of the green. Okay, so a nasty little putt here. Downhill, straight. This is shot 4 as well, so this is for par, but there ain't no way in hell that this is going in. I like how I've stepped over my line when the green's hollowed, so let's have a look. Yeah, just gonna start it. Couple of bits left of the hole. Let the hill feed it down. There goes the hill. Ooh, not bad pace. It was going that way. So a deserved bogey there because I was all over the shop. Completely all over the shop. We go again. Okay, so a bad hole. I've cleared some storage on my phone, so hopefully we should be able to complete this round, and then I'll have a look and see what I can start deleting away. But maybe today's the day that I decide to pull the trigger on a new recording device. Okay, so we have a 372 yard par 4. It doglegs to the left. I'm aiming straight over the trees to carry the trees into the gap the other side. Bad drive on the last one, so Let's see if we don't bad drive on this one. I've done exactly what I wanted to do, and I've gone over. I've drawn that ball, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't mean to. I just went to go straight over it. I've hit probably what is the perfect drive on that hole, but I didn't mean to do it. And I'll be honest with you about that, because if this is my journey, like, I gotta be honest about it. So we got a perfect drive, absolutely perfect drive. Didn't mean it, but I mean, I wanted a perfect drive, but I can't intentionally draw the ball. So we've got a straight look at the flag. It's right side. My watch says there's bunkers on the left. So we've got a nice lie as well. Let's try and hit something nice and straight here. That's right at it. It's got to be the number though. Huge high bounce, so I think we bounced on the green. It did kick left, but a nice connection. Felt nice as well. Okay, so actually a really nice shot. And I think we bounced. I can't see a pitch mark because there's just so many things on the green, but I think if I ever play here again, I'm getting a buggy. The back nine is brutal. Huge slant to the right here. This is for birdie, but we'll see. We're gonna go probably outside edge of this leaf here and push it towards it. That's a good putt. All things considered, look how it's sat in a hole there as well. So we get a nice par, which honestly, the drive was a bit lucky, but then the iron and the putting, 2 putt on this surface, I'm pretty happy with. Okay, we have a par 5 now, 455 yards. A huge tree on the right here, and it's really also narrow. So I definitely don't want that draw that I just got on the last one. So I'm going to try and put the ball a little bit further forward in my stance, so that usually that encourages my fade. So I'm going to try that. And I'm only just going to aim just left of this tree, because it, like I said, it's outbounds on the left, so we do not want to be down the left. And you know for a fact, guys, I'm going down this left. All on my front foot here, trying to encourage this fade. Okay, absolutely, I've smashed that. That's gone fucking miles as well. Excuse my French. Okay, perfect drive. Okay, cool. I have 140, Jesus, that's a 320 yard drive. I knew I'd smashed it, but that's nuts. So 140 yards. It's really against the wind here, so I'm gonna club up here and use a 7, soft it a little bit. There's a big wind, I can feel it, so we're going to use a 7 here and just try and guide it in. 7 feels a little bit too much club, but we just use an 8 for 140 and hit the right club. So, and this one is against the wind. So let's pick an aim spot and let's go for it. I don't know if you can hear the wind because of the dead cats, but it's a bit of a wind. She's fading to the right there. The wind is from the right as well. Okay, so we flew the green. I'm gonna need to land this kind of on the left of this green. It's gonna need to carry quite a bit. So I'm gonna need to give it quite a bit here just to get it going. Here comes the bounce round. And it's poor. That's poor. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'll be honest with you, the indentations in the green aren't gonna make that much, you know, we're not gonna be too accurate, but we're gonna push it towards the hole and hope we get it close. It still gets stuck there. All right, real tester for par. From what was a good drive. Oh, we got a par, and I hit the longest drive I've probably ever hit. So, not great, but the sum accounts can be had for the new putter and this, but poor chips. Okay, we got ourselves a 140 yard par 3. It's pretty straight. There's that lip on the edge of the green that protects the green, so you have to land on it. You can't land up to it. Then one of the only courses that I know that's back-to-back par 3s. So we have another one after this. Asked me 3 weeks ago what I would have said that par 3s were my strength, but lately they have not been. So try and get something nice going here. That's beautiful. Please be the number. Oh my word. That's gorgeous. All right, so a really nice shot. Green had a bit of a bank here, so I think we got a bit of check. Not sure how when we consider the state of the green, but we're in it right now. Let's just move this a little bit. So it's a big birdie putt, left to right. No, right to left. Just going to try and keep it on that outside cup for as long as possible. But I'm not expecting to hold this, but would be nice to walk away with a par. Oh, I could not keep it above the hole there. Yikes. Some of these have not broke, and then some of them have broke because of the holes in the green. But it should be relatively simple. Left edge and in, but you never know. Perfect. All right, so we got a par. I'm happy with that. We'll get another chance at par 3. I'm really happy with that iron. I'd been unhappy with my irons for a little bit, but all of a sudden they seem to have clicked back into gear. Okay, 125 yard par 3. There's a massive gorge to the left, so we can't miss left. If we miss slightly right, the green is flat, but the fringe will push us back to the green. So we're going to aim ideally straight at it. So you can hear right now we're protected from the trees, but there's a lot of wind up there and we're going against it, so it's a little bit more club than I need, but I'm hoping that the wind will slow it a little bit. Oh, she should be good. She is good. We're on the dance floor. Excellent. So I had no idea that the pin was this far back, so this is actually a really good iron shot in. I think I'm going to clean my ball quickly because it's got quite a bit of mud on it from the tee box there. They've just put loads of sand all over it, so, and the bounce obviously didn't get rid of it, so I'm going to clean it up. So a little birdie look, but nothing too crazy. It's left to right. Ooh, I'll take a par. I do need to be careful with those little short shots because it is coming left off the club because I'm so used to a different putter. So I need to be careful with that, but another par. Okay, so first time I've glanced down at the scorecard on my watch. We're even par with 1 hole to go. So it's a par 4, 341, water on the left. And I've got an audience. That'll work really nicely. Perfect. Okay, so absolutely perfect drive. We've rolled down the hill enough to take away the tree that protects the green. We have 106 to go. The flag's right behind that tree. I'm just going to hit a full 54. I'm tempted to use, I was tempted to use the 45 degree that I have, but yeah, I'm going to hit the 45. I'm going to hit a smooth 45 because there's a backstop on the green that'll stop me from flying, and if I'm short, I'm going to roll all the way down here. So I'd rather be long on this occasion. So, and I'm also going to just aim for the center of the green, hopefully. All right, pick an aim spot. We got one. It's a perfect line. I didn't see a bounce. There's a bunker on the backside of that green. Uh-oh. I just got to the top of the hill. I didn't see a bounce, but oh my God. Look at that, gentlemen. I didn't see a bounce because we were below it, but we're on the dance floor with an excellent shot to finish. A 2-putt here. And we finished with our first ever even par. Okay. A 2-putt. Be nice. It's right to left. And this looks like it's going to play a bit faster. There's a lot more sand on here as well. This is a difficult putt because it doesn't look like it's going to play like the rest of the greens. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. It's my first ever even par through 9 holes. I'm absolutely buzzing about that. And I threw away a par 5 as well in the middle of that. I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tough today on these greens as well, but I'm absolutely buzzing about that. So obviously be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.